Colonel, great to have you on. President Biden said this today at a fundraiser, quoting, Israel's security can rest on the United States, but right now it has more than the United States. It has the European Union. It has Europe. It has most of the world supporting it, but they're starting to lose that support by the indiscriminate bombing that takes place. 5 or 6 similar comments by this administration made in just the past few days. International pressure, they're losing support. What do you think about this, Colonel?
I think there's an element of truth to that. Prior to the going back into the South after the pause for the hostage release, Secretary of State Blinken said that, the United States is putting pressure on Israel, that they've got to be more careful to the innocent Palestinians that are going in there. And they said they can't go in the South the same way they did in the North. And so far, that's exactly what's been happening. And, you see on the other side, you see Benjamin Netanyahu saying, hey, basically, that they're telling us what to do, but we're going to do whatever we feel like doing. He was pretty blunt in his comments earlier today.
Yeah, and I want to know what you think about the North, because an Israeli official to the Wall Street Journal today said the following, quoting here, I think we are a mistake away from escalation. I don't think Hezbollah really appreciates how the Israeli psyche has changed since October 7th. I mean, this back and forth is getting worse, more severe.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm watching the closest, because that's the closest possibility of an escalation, because Hezbollah has been increasing their attacks into Israel. Israel has been increasing their attacks, and now that you've had the Minister of Defense and actually Netanyahu in the last 2 or 3 days say that if Hezbollah does not move about 25 kilometers back to the north to the Litani River, then they may go in there. So Israel may start a northern offensive, not be caught in waiting for one to happen.
Colonel, I got about 15 seconds for you. I mean, there's so many attacks now on U.S. bases. I mean, we're in the 90s, and it seems like there's just this Houthi thing is just not getting a response. Should the response be more robust? Very quickly.
Look, Trace, we either need to go in really heavy or we need to get our troops out so that they're not pointless targets in the desert. Of course, I'm for the latter. But what you can't do is these little pinpricks that don't do anything. There's no deterrent value in that. And it's just a matter of time until our troops, somebody gets killed, unless we get them out of harm's way.